What up? Welcome to the Dad's Got Kicks podcast. I am Esteban, and as always, I'm joined by two of my favorite dads with kicks, Efren and Josh. What up, guys? How y'all living?
I'm good, S. How you doing, Josh?
I'm fantastic.
Hey, that's what I like to hear.
You look fantastic.
Thanks,
You got
guys.
like really good lighting. I was saying that pre-game.
Yeah, I feel like there's maybe like a halo just right above my head. Right
Well, I mean the lighting in the room, like with the equipment. But yeah, sure, the
now.
halo.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's a filter.
We'll go with that. Hashtag blessed filter.
There you go.
And I cannot go any further without mentioning our two very special guests. We have two of the six co-founders of Dad's Got Kicks. They're finally showing their mugs. You've heard us talk about them from time to time on this pod. But here they are, the most hated, I would say, of our
True.
Nick and Matt.
What's up,
Welcome
y'all?
to the pod, guys.
Thank you for having us. Finally,
Yeah, man. Finally. Well, you know, we wanted to give you a little runway before bringing you on here to face the music about, you know, all of your controversial content that you guys have been creating.
We've been talking behind their backs long enough. We felt like it was time to actually say it to their face.
no sight tonight.
Episode
I
7
love
is the revenge podcast.
Oh, I
It
love
is.
it.
Revenge
Love
season.
it.
No, man, but really on a positive note, the two of you had some huge milestones. Matt just bought a crib. Him and his wife, who's my cousin, bought a crib. Congratulations.
Thank
Are you
you.
filling it out? What are you doing in this crib?
Look at
Filling
it.
it out?
I haven't been invited yet, so I don't know what's going on.
Filling it out. I've been filling it up.
Look behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's filling it up all right.
He's in front of a Foot Locker. He's not at home. He's in front of a
Right.
Foot Locker.
Right.
You know, it's a building phase, nesting phase. You know, wife is getting everything in order, decorating the whole house. This is the only thing I get to decorate in the house.
There you go.
That's it.
You're lucky you got that.
Yeah, lucky I got like a wall.
Word. Yeah, man.
But otherwise, it's been a blessing. You know, just experiencing the whole house phase. You know.
Yeah,
I
man.
know I can always call Efren and Josh when it comes to that stuff. So
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
don't
what
call me.
people No, I won't call you.
I rent. I mean, I have a home that I live in, but I do not own it. So therefore, I do not put holes in the wall. I do not paint it. You know,
Only when you put pictures up, right?
yeah, you know, that's with those nice Velcro strip johns. You
Oh,
know?
got you.
I think he was referencing the cardboard sneaker wall. I think that's what he was talking about. It's like, who'd you get that off Etsy?
Yo, we know that those posters behind them are wall or like holes in like all kinds of marks and stuff. Just
Ain't none of that.
It's disrespectful.
That's hilarious. And Nick, man, we couldn't get you on the pod fast enough because you had two really huge things happen in your life.
Yeah.
LeBron James won a championship.
Aw.
Oh, boo.
And second to that, you had a child. You
I had a child.
You are a dad.
Yeah. I had to celebrate the championship by having a child.
That's a quick
Yes.
turnaround.
Baby.
My schedule is extremely packed, so I finally decided to call you guys back and come get on the podcast and share some controversial takes. But no, it has been great being a dad. It's the best feeling in the world. I have the magic touch. Every time I pick him up, he cries, and still just trying to get used to me being around for the rest of his life. So it's good.
Yeah.
Love
He
it.
might cry a little bit less if you took that Lakers hat off.
No, he cries because of the disrespect LeBron gets in the GOAT conversation.
That was disrespectful, Josh. That was.
My
Don't
bad.
worry, I already got the toddler size coming for him.
Oh
So-
my goodness.
So you don't have to reveal his name, but yes or no, did you or did you not name your son LeBron?
If my wife watches this,
You're taking way too long. He definitely named his son LeBron.
middle name. Okay, fine.
Name. So the
Chosen
question
one.
is, how many times have you been peed on?
Yes.
None yet.
Wow.
Furniture, yes.
You
Yeah.
dodging it?
I'm just like duck and move.
Did you get a kid or a puppy? Furniture. What?
No, like like when you're changing the diaper and the kid's just like doing barrel rolls.
I think you need those blue pads that sits on the floor. The blue
Yes.
That's what I'm
pads.
saying. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Man.
so yeah, we already had to clean like the couch and stuff like that. So
What do you think the tissue paper's for that comes with the shoes? Come on.
Oh my.
Oh,
Lay 'em
true.
out.
Well, I don't get picked for no sneakers,
crunchy.
so I don't got no tissue paper.
Oh man. Your son, LeBron, his origin story begins, really just born into the Lakers Dallas dynasty
Yep.
that is his father.
Yep.
And
It's a wild ride.
I just felt my blood pressure go up.
Hey, at least one of them's a winner. That's all I can say for right now.
Ooh,
Man.
that NFC East.
The least.
My goodness.
Least for sure. But let's get back to the kicks.
Yeah.
Come on.
The beauty of this pod is that we all are sneakerheads in varying styles, forms, and origins. So let's talk about how you guys got into the game. Starting off with Matt, the freshest. And if you guys have been watching on Graham, a lot of the heat is on this dude's feet right here. So how did you get into the sneaker game?
Well, like I mentioned in my first interview with you, it started with my brother, obviously. He was a big Jordan fan, walking the concourse, you know what I'm saying? So there was a point in my life where I couldn't afford no sneakers. So I made it a goal for myself to, when I get a job, I will buy sneakers every check I get. So it wasn't an expensive sneaker, but it started off with some high dunks, you know what I'm saying? And then it got to a point where I was able to wear his sneakers, he'll pass off his sneakers to me, and I would build from there. So big fan of silhouettes, you know what I'm saying? And just a fan of the whole culture of this, how silhouettes are when it comes to sneakers. So I'm not a big person like when it comes to like just grabbing sneakers just to grab it. I'm more of quality than quantity. So, but if I could
You
keep
say that with
building
that big wall of sneakers behind you.
The quantity's there.
Right, that's a fact.
He's
Quantity is
quantity and
there.
quality.
the quantity is there, but the quality is the big factor of it. So
Yeah, but
Right.
here's what the listeners really want to know, Matt. How do you win on sneakers every single time?
Another
Walk us through your process.
Houseway.
Apple Pay.
Come on.
That's a secret. This
I
is
do
not a
that every
sponsored
time.
pod. I just want to say this is not a
Every ti-
sponsored podcast.
There's
every
more.
Every time I hit is when I did it through Apple Pay. Every time I did it with like another type of credit card, it would never go through.
On mobile app or desktop?
You can only do it on mobile app for sneakers app, I believe.
For Apple Pay?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I would do Apple Pay. I started doing Apple Pay, and I was able to hit the off-whites and then the mochas right after it. So I was like, this is the way to go. So hopefully I don't jinx it, knock on wood.
You might have just now all our listeners are gonna get picked and we're not.
You mean to tell me I've been losing this whole time because I've been writing out checks and mailing them in?
Wait, you write checks?
Man.
I
This is
swear.
2020. You write checks?
He
Yeah.
sends them out a week in advance, though, so that they'll cash on the day of.
I haven't heard about my money order purchase yet.
Yo.
But it's been hitting for this year. So even without the sneakers app, just having people that have sneakers, that's a plus for people too. If you want to do trades or you want to just like bargain with them to get whatever you can get. So
Word.
at least that's the route I go to. So
Well, wait. So give us the number of wins that you got this year. What's the running total so far?
for sneakers app or just
Yeah.
in general?
Just for 2020.
2020. Let's see.
It's got to be like 6, right? 7.
6.
I get
Nah,
a notification
it's-
every time Matt gets a W. And my phone blows up constantly.
It just tells you to give up.
He got him.
Just give up.
He got
Nah.
him. He got him. He got him.
I would say 5.
5. That's
Wow.
close.
5 hits. Yeah,
My
5
goodness.
hits.
That's
For
5
the
more
year, 5 hits.
people.
That's solid.
It's
You
like
think so?
Josh, your order's still pending, but Matt got him.
No, don't
My
get me
order's
wrong.
been
I took a
pending
lot
since
of-
2019.
Oh man.
Matt's sneakers app.
Oh,
Man.
that means I get a 50% discount instead of 40.
Hey, you don't
Yeah,
reveal
there
those
it is.
secrets.
There
Hey,
you
that's
go.
the real deal right there. That's the
Yeah.
No.
Nah, that don't even work. I'll be calling my connect and be like, hey, you know, he's like, yo, I can do the sneakers app with you.
Oh man. Oh.
I'm like, damn.
Man.
All right. But
So jealous. I'm just
it's been good.
jealous.
It's been good this year. This has been good a year, even though we're gonna do what we're gonna do.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of COVID cops, so
Yeah.
it's been good in that side of things. So
Good.
In 2020, you got to take the wins however they come.
yeah, cause I might
Yes,
not
sir.
I might not win nothing for 2021. You never know.
That's a fact. This has been a great year for.
But I'm trying to get Josh collection. I'm trying to go to his house.
We all are.
See if you want
Facts.
to bargain. You want to do some trades, Josh?
Yeah.
I see some
Now-
Travis's behind you. I see
Not-
multiple
not-
Off-Whites behind
Not
you.
that side. Not that
Not
side.
that side.
Okay. All
Josh
right.
said he's gonna give us each a pair. It's the Dad's Got Kicks shoe tax.
I give Nick all my LeBrons. That's for sure.
Bet. Let's go. Let's go.
Mm-mm.
That's one thing I don't
That's
have.
zero.
In my collection. LeBron's I don't have in my collection at all.
Mm. That
There's-
says a lot.
I never tried them, so I never made an attempt to cop them. So
South
Word.
Beach Eights.
South Beach.
South Beach Eights, that's rare.
It's Flight Club status right there.
All right, Nick. Tell us how you got in the game. Coming from VA.
VA, yes.
Oh.
Growing up, Allen Iverson's from my hometown. I don't know if you guys know that. So,
Yes.
hometown
Yes,
hero. And so growing up, he was like, just my favorite player and playing basketball. I used to get like the East Bay magazines and would immediately go to like the basketball shoe section and just start like starring like which ones I was asking for like my birthday or for Christmas. And every basketball season, like got a new pair, and kind of that's where the love started. And then I guess like I really got into it probably around like 2011, 2012, when I feel like the J hype was really on the rise. And first pair that I copped on my own was the black cement threes. Still wear them. They have plenty of character. Josh saw them Sunday. He can attest to that.
And your wife
And,
loves them. Your wife's
she
favorite.
loves them. Oh my God. She wants a picture of a black cement 3 painted on our wall. That's how much she loves them.
Oh, did she really?
No, she hates them with a
You got
passion.
the matching tattoos.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know why. And then the one sneaker release I hit on this year was the low 11 black cements. So literally like the second worst cop I could get in her eyes. But
You're
no,
just reaching for something.
just anything. I'm going for friggin' Air Force Ones at this point. But no, I can't explain it. You guys know, like, love clothes, love buying clothes, but there's just something about sneakers that is just I've loved for years. And granted, my collection is scarce, like we've joked about. My son already has a better collection than me. But it's like a wise man once said, you miss 100% of the drops you don't go for. So
That's a fact.
we're gonna keep going until we finally get a sneakers dub. So
Let's go.
Yeah.
Word, for sure.
Just give me your credit card information. I'll
Done.
try to hit. I'll try to hit for you.
No, he's not gonna hit.
I'm sending you the Apple Pay right now.
There you go. Apple Pay ID.
Yeah.
Man. All right, Efren, you started this whole Dad's Got Kicks thing. So let us know about your origin.
Yeah, I have the least exotic origin story ever. in our group, so I'll keep it short and sweet. Started when I got 2 pairs of Air Force Ones, one triple black mid and one low suede, and then shortly thereafter I got the Concord 11s, and I did not look back. End of story. It just snowballed from there, and I just had to at some point try to slow down the cascade of trying to get all these sneakers. Thankfully, Sneakers app has helped me slow down gathering all these drops. But but my very first real pair of sneakers was when I was in elementary school, and I got the Reebok pumps.
Well, and I think it's highly disrespectful that you bring up the Reebok pumps again, because we know it's been well documented on this podcast that I did not get the right pumps as a child, and that caused a lot of pain in my life.
Which rubbed it in.
Yeah, I
Thanks
don't
for
think I got the right
mentioning
pumps in my life either.
No,
The pumps
I
I
got
got
the
was some
LA gear.
Payless.
I got the LA gear.
Wow, Matt's pumps were worse than yours though.
Yeah. I
Wait,
had
Matt, what'd you get?
some Payless pumps.
Oh,
The Payless
Yeah.
ones were great because you pumped them and it didn't even change anything in this.
hey, I can
It
relate
was
to
just a
that.
piece of plastic on the front.
That's another reason why like I went hard with trying to get sneakers, because I was like,
Yeah.
I'm tired of like. Well, I mean, when I was younger, I had no choice. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when I got older, I was just like, you know what? Every check I get, I'm copping a pair of kicks.
That's a fact.
I feel like if you got a fake pair of kicks, like you're that much more determined to like cop the real deal. Like I remember when the high top Air Force Ones was hot back when I was like in middle school, and I begged my parents for a pair of like the white and royal blue ones, and they were like, "Oh, they're sold out." And for Christmas, I got Etonic Force Ones,
Wow.
which is a lawsuit waiting to happen. I don't know how. I don't know who got away with that one.
Yeah, I would have called CPS for sure.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
I couldn't even. I had to wear the baggy pants over the kicks just so people didn't be
Man.
like, "You ain't got no swoosh." But like, it didn't come with it.
You didn't come with it.
Yeah,
It's in the mail.
Oh,
it's sold separately.
Included.
you lucky you didn't grow up in this era, because this is guy on IG
Oh
pounding
no!
people. He'd
Yeah.
be like,
Oh.
what are those?
Yeah.
I would have got canceled.
You went viral for the wrong reason.
reason. Singing in the
Yeah.
street. I was like, oh my
Oh
That's
no!
true.
Jordan didn't wear those.
God. Jordan didn't wear those. He's doing a layup.
But your mom said he did. No, I saw pictures. He wore them off the court. Yeah.
I had
definitely.
I had the generic like choose when you're like my player in 2K. That was like what I was rocking.
the generic bland,
Yeah.
monochromatic.
Yo,
Yep.
that's terrible, bro. That sucks. When I was coming up, I only got a pair of sneakers for Easter, back to school, and basketball season. So 3 times a year I got kicks. And then I hit that point in my life where my feet were growing so fast that I couldn't keep them. So then I had started to get sneakers for, because I needed them to fit appropriately. I'll never forget, there was this store like right outside of Philly, like on the like Ballackinwood side of West Philly, that was just a showroom of like racks from floor to ceiling, like you would see in a garage, and then they had taped sizes, and then every sneaker was in a plastic bag, like a clear see-through plastic bag. And so you would go to the rack that had your size, and then you would find a sneaker that you wanted in your size, and every sneaker in the store was $25.
Wow.
That was how I got sneakers until I was old enough to work. And then with my job, same as Matt, every time I got a check, I got a pair of kicks every single time. And that was, that fueled the hatred I received, the clowning, the jokes. It made me mad sharp with busting back and, being quick on my feet with a comeback. But it also was like, yo, when I get this money, I'm buying everything I want in my life.
Yeah, take us back to that day when you bought your first legit pair of sneakers.
I
And
know
you
a
walked
pair
into
was.
and when you walked into the room and all those guys that were clowning you
Word.
about
Ooh.
like what was the music that was playing in your head? Like what was
Yo.
the lighting like? What were their eyes like? Did they react like anime? You know, like oh.
You know what's funny? And this was it. Like, I remember I went to, I don't know if they were, I think they were the Bugs Bunny Jays. I bought them, and when I bought them out the mall, first of all, this is how corny I am. I'm wearing them out of the store.
No, that's not
Like,
corny, man.
that's-
I respect
Nah,
that.
that's me. That's my grind, honestly.
protocol.
That's how it used to work. That's how you did it.
Yeah.
You walked
See,
out the store with
this is how I know I'm home, and this is how I know that I'm with family.
Yeah.
I rocked them joints out the store, but I left my old kicks in the store. I'm like, I don't want these.
I don't need
What I
them.
want these for?
You
can
throw
keep
these
them.
out.
You can have these. These are trade-in value.
Hey, let me get a store credit for these.
Right. Get
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
here. So I walked them out of the store. I was so hyped. I got to school the next day, my first day to flex, and I could see the eyes, the neck snapping, everybody like, yo, no one said anything to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which at first I was like disappointed. I'm like, yo, I'm crushing everybody right now. But then I realized they're not clowning me anymore either.
Yes.
I'll take the
Right.
silence. Silent treatment is way better than the 95 equivalent of what are those.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think your story
That's
is
beautiful.
worse than my Payless story.
That's true.
yeah, bro.
And I feel like the 95 equivalent to what are those was not near as kind as the what are those.
Oh heck no.
That's a different
Nah.
level.
People used to hurt you on like an emotional level. Like,
Yeah.
They would go levels deep.
oh my God.
Kids
Yeah.
were terrible, bro.
Yeah.
Kids.
People
I mean,
called them like
it's-
I remember they were called like Bobos. Like you got
Bobos,
Bobos
facts.
on. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
you
it.
got Bobos on.
They're like, hey, what aisle at ShopRite are those sneakers on?
Oh,
They were
Right.
just
But
like,
it's always a bad feeling when you're in your circle. Everyone got like a swoosh or 3 stripes, and then everyone got a question mark on your sneakers. Like,
Yeah.
what the
Yeah,
hell
yeah.
is those?
that's the Riddlers.
that's the Riddlers.
That's how I
That's
grew up
terrible,
in the beginning phase. Like everybody got Nikes on, blah blah blah. I'm like,
Yeah.
what Matt got on?
Yeah.
What's that?
Now you just say, hey, those are the Seth Fowlers. You know?
But yeah, these ain't even dropped yet, bro. Y'all ain't even onto these yet.
Yo,
Yo,
I ain't
no
gonna
judgment.
lie.
I just said lots of people in the game making their own sneakers. So that's all.
I mean, I'm
Wait
not a
till-
fan. I love his YouTube, but I'm not a fan of those sneakers.
so terrible.
Wait till we drop our signature sneak.
Right. Coming soon. Hey, but as what you said reminds me a little bit of coming up in middle school. I remember my parents were school teachers, and former students that they had owned this like little kind of like, it wasn't a sneaker boutique. It was just like a sneaker store. I feel like back then there were a lot more just like mom and pop sneaker stores before the Foot Lockers and the Foot Actions took over. But it was called Sneaking In. I remember it had like the logo of like just the athletic kind of like trainer on like with wings. It was almost like a knockoff of Foot Locker, but it wasn't. And I just remember going in there, and what always got me was the guys were like on my team trying to sell me on the pair I wanted to my mom, who would always take me in there and kind of be like, I don't know, that was a little pricey. And I'd be like, oh, mom, but they're amazing. And then the guys would be like, yeah, mom, they look so good. He's going to walk in school. Everyone's going to be thinking he's the man. Come on, mom. Yeah, what's his report card look like? Is he doing okay? Come on, he deserves them. So like they were like my biggest fans trying to help me, get a pair of fresh kicks on. And I think I got usually like one pair a year, but those guys definitely helped me level up a little bit, because without them, I probably would have been wearing nothing, literally the Payless sneaks. And I think they bartered up to maybe some like really cheap, like to what would be the equivalent of like Team Jordan, like in today's standards, those type of sneakers. And then I remember as I got older, you start to work, you have your own money, you feel empowered to buy your own things. And I just remember always, and I think as this kind of runs concurrent with your story, I remember I loved to collect. So I was either collecting sneakers or CDs. Those were like the two easiest things to collect.
Yes.
I remember they had like New Release Tuesday at Best Buy. And it was like always the place to go. I'd walk out with like, sometimes like 8, 10 new CDs, and then head over and maybe. I wasn't a goodie guy. I was a Best Buy guy, But then heading over to a sneaker shop after that, maybe to pick up a pair. Not every week, but once a month, something like that. But I think if you have like that collector kind of gene or that collector lean, it's really hard not to fall in love with gathering a collection and putting something like that together. But that definitely like hit me hard.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Wow.
I agree with that.
All right, let's switch it up. You guys down to play a game?
Always.
come on.
Yeah.
A little sneaker game. We're big on games here on this podcast, and because we're all competitive, I thought it'd be fun to play a few rounds of a game called "What Would You Wear?" Here's how it works. You like that?
I do.
All right, I'm going to name an occasion or an activity, and you have to name a pair of kicks you would rock and why. And since this is my game, I'm going to award points to the best answers, in my opinion. And the
Already
winner,
lost.
and the winner.
S is awarding points. I already lost.
So Nick and Matt start out at -3, and
Damn.
That's not bad. I thought it'd be worse.
So what you're saying? They're giving them a head start. That's all good.
No, that's a good way to look at it. Look at that. All right, so starting off with a pickup game in your neighborhood. Let's start off with Matt. What you rocking? What you bringing to the court?
Probably wear the penny phone posits.
You're gonna wear foam posits to hooping.
Are they not basketball sneakers?
Facts.
Yo, that's the ultimate stunt. All right, I'm gonna give you a half a point for that one.
You get -10 to responding to that.
I'm giving you a 0.5 for that. Oh man, Josh.
All right, I'm taking it back to the Nike Air Zoom Flight 95, the Jason Kids.
Ooh.
The little like circular oval kind of shapes on the side. I was balling in those back in the day, and I would gladly put those back on and jump on the court. Feel nostalgic, hit a couple threes, forget how old I am.
That is the signature of an old head game, is to have some old head sneakers.
There you go.
What are you going to give him 10 points?
He get a point. Knock it off. Nick, which LeBron are you wearing to the court?
I'm actually not going to pick a LeBron for this. Plot twist. I also didn't pre-pick
Golf shoe.
anything. I'm thinking I'm going with, stay with me here, the Puma J. Cole RSDs.
Oh, the Dreamers.
Wow.
I really want to pair those to hoop in, so naturally that would be what I would pick. And
Okay.
like the colorway too. Probably the only Pumas I want right now.
I'll give you a point for that one. All right, Efren.
I'll go with LeBron Soldier 12s. You talk about comfort, grip, flexibility, and they're durable. They'll last.
Yeah, you totally don't care if you destroy them at all.
I don't care. Yeah.
Exactly.
And they're ugly, so you get no points for that one.
They're indestructible.
Points for the strappy sneakers.
I took one for the team there to drive in the point even further.
You'll take the L just to give Nick a hard time.
You're a groomsman at your cool friend's wedding. What sneaks are you wearing? Matt.
Travis Scott ones.
Okay. I'll give you a point for that.
Pink laces.
Pink laces. All right, there you go.
Did he take the point away?
Bonus point.
Nope.
Bonus point.
Nope. I'll give him a 1.5 for that one. Now he
Don't get a whole point for laces. What?
Wow.
laces, but come on, it's a wedding, baby.
Yeah, if he had said mochas with pink laces, that's -5.
That was negative.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's you lost if you do that.
Oh man, Josh, what you wearing to
All
the wedding?
So here's the thing: if it was my own wedding, I'm going Concords, but I don't want to show up the groom, so I'm gonna go understated with the Bread 11s.
Okay, I like that. Bread 11s. Nick, what LeBrons are you wearing to this wedding?
I'm going to be honest. Josh, mine's going to have a little bit of a lackluster now. I would say the Space Jam 11s. Honestly, I think all black suits. I'm actually in a wedding next weekend. Good friend of mine. would rock the Space Jam 11s. It's just a clean look.
Listen, Space Jam 11s was almost made for the dance floor at a wedding. Couldn't
Facts.
agree with you anymore. Efren.
Yes.
I'm going to give a shout out to my best friend, Justin, who growing up, known him for a long time. When he got married, he said, we're all wearing sneakers. And I'm like, you're out of your damn mind. I thought it was the dumbest idea. We pulled it off. He bought each of us, and this was out of his own pocket, pairs of Chuck Taylors, high.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
So
Okay.
we all rocked them. I mean, by the end of the night, we were like, our feet were killing us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
worth
Yeah.
it. It was worth it.
No, I'm
We're not made for the dance floor.
No,
at
not
all.
Or the basketball court.
Right. They're essentially just socks with canvas socks with rubber soles on them. But no, I'm a huge fan of high Chucks with the pant leg rolled up just enough
Yep.
that you're not, intruding on the sneaker. I feel like that with a suit definitely is player. All right. A night out with the wife. Matt, what are you wearing?
He doesn't plan date nights. We already went over this. He doesn't plan.
Yeah, I'm
You still got to attend it.
Yeah.
You still can't be a date night without
Matt. Movie night, date night, restaurants. I don't know. That's a tough one. Maybe a Concours 11s. I mean, those are clean looks to go out with. So
You get no points for that. Everyone just said concourse for weddings. You're going to wear on a date night? Come on. Wedding is here. Date night is here. You're doing too much. All right. Josh.
we need to switch
Well,
our hosts.
My wife is a beautiful woman, and she deserves me wearing a beautiful sneaker. And so I would have to go with the Jordan 1 Chicago.
Hey. All right. There you go. You have a lot of red and black right now. You're looking like a blood on this list. Anyway, Nick.
So I would choose comfort for date night. So I'm gonna pick the Yeezy 350 V2 Belugas.
Woo!
Okay.
With the splash of the orange. I do like
Flash.
This
Little Salt
pumpkin
Bay.
spice
You
season.
know.
Nice. I thought he was about to say the Yeezy LeBron 4s. I'm like,
The Yeezy Bronze.
All right. Efren.
All right. If it's a movie night, I'm going to just do comfort. We're going to be in the dark anyway. It doesn't matter. And the floor is going to be sticky. So Ultra Boosts, right? And then if it's going out to a restaurant or something like that, I'll probably do something fun, something that, it would just be maybe something bright, maybe semi-loud. I'll go Biohacks. Nothing.
Okay.
We're not having a serious. It's not like super serious, but we're enjoying time away from the kids, and so it just brings a little bit of fun there. So I'm gonna go there.
All right, I'm gonna give you a half a point because I've missed on the biohacks, so I'll give you a half a point for the
Get out on me.
for the boosts.
I'll remember
Somebody's
that.
gonna have to take this L along with your boy. Okay. All right. Next one. Courtside at NBA All-Star Weekend. You already know this is when 50 sneakers drop
Yeah.
on this weekend over the course of a few days. Matt, what are you wearing courtside at the All-Star game?
Definitely my off-white Chicago ones.
Boom. I gotta give you
That's
for that.
yeah,
That's
he
definitely
didn't
on
even
the
think
list.
twice.
Nope.
Stunting. Josh, what are you wearing?
I am going to pay homage to one of the greatest moments in the NBA All-Star dunk contest by wearing the Jordan 3 free throw lines
Ooh.
with that red stripe on the bottom.
Tied a nice nostalgic bow on it. I like that. Nick?
I hate to do a Kanye West shoe twice, but I have to do it because I know that if I'm courtside at an NBA game, this is only happening once in my life. So I'm going to pick the Yeezy Red Octobers.
Ooh.
Wow.
Listen, if
That's
you're
actually a good one.
Good pick. Good pick.
That's bold.
bad move. All right, Efren.
I also am going to pick Matt's Union 1 Chicago's.
Yo, you going to go to Matt's crib and borrow his? I like it. I like it a lot. Share, Matt. You going to share or what?
What, share the ones?
Doesn't have to go around.
Yeah, I can share them. Oh, you
All right.
Remicade.
Look, that's
There you go.
what friends are for, man.
I wasn't gonna even ask. I was just gonna go.
Damn.
Forced entry.
If you ever going to an All-Star game,
Forced entry.
like, yo, man, I'm going to the All-Star game. Can I slide through real quick?
All right. We're going to a backyard barbecue. Mind you, there's spill hazards. There's all types of, backyard. It could, had just been rain, fresh cut grass. You might have some barbecue drip on, kids running around. It might be an ice cream pop or popsicle or something fall. But this barbecue is being held by a sneakerhead, and all of the sneakerhead homies will be there. So it is a stunt-tastic event. Matt, what are you wearing?
Payless sneakers.
I'll give you a point.
You'd be on Instagram so fast.
He's worried about that barbecue sauce,
Yeah.
So Matt would be splashing in the puddles. He'd be kicking over.
Splashing everybody else sneakers. That's it.
Yo, that's funny.
I'll probably wear the Sean Witherspoon's Air Max 95.
Yes.
All right,
that's a great pick.
2 points for that one. That's worthy. Josh, what you rocking?
Man, Matt, you said the bar really high on that one, but I'm gonna go with an Air Max as well. I'm gonna go with the Nike Air Max 1 Para. Clean summer shoe, barbecue weather. Let's go.
I feel like underrated.
I feel like Air Maxes are like barbecue type of shoes.
Oh, big time.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Big time. All right, Nick.
Yo, when I promise you, in my head, I'm like, I gotta say the Witherspoons, and then Matt says it, but I'm not gonna pick the same shoe. I'm gonna go black Nike Off-White Vapor Maxes.
Oh, okay.
Because at least something gets spilled on them. They're black. We'll put some Rejuvenator on them. We'll do something.
Word. No, I like that.
Man, you do that for any good sneaker, you'll be all right.
True. Are those Witherspoons behind you, Matt?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thought so. I was looking at them.
Oh yeah. They're there. All right, Efren.
Ben and Jerry's. I mean, when it's barbecue, so we gotta have dessert. Where am I gonna eat my ice cream out of?
Yo,
I'm gonna bring my own scoop.
I'm leaving that barbecue.
I'm going to give you a point for that only because if you were to magically transform into a sneaker, I think you would turn into the Ben and Jerry's.
I thought Efren thought he was going to a barbecue at Jake Paul's house.
Oh, man.
No.
Yeah. What's the score?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the score, man?
All right, so we got a three-way tie. Matt, Josh, and Nick all have 5 points. Efren, you got 3.5 points. So this next round, you ain't in it.
It's painful.
If you were to go on the show, sneaker shopping with Complex, what sneakers are you wearing on the show?
Who goes first?
Matt, you're first. You've been first this whole time. Don't make me take a point off before you even answer.
SB Low Tiffany's.
Oh, the black and Tiffany blue. I like.
I'll probably rock those.
All right, Josh.
I have the chance.
I'm going to go with the Jordan 1 Fragments.
Oh, man. Come on. All right, that's a good one, too. That's a good one. All right, Nick.
I feel like if I'm on Complex, I have to go with a shoe that I probably wouldn't ever really wear because it's that valuable. So I'm going to go with the Nike Back to the Future Air Mags.
Ooh, stunt on top of stunt on top
Dang.
of.
I save time. I don't got to lace them.
All right, so I mean, come on. Nick is clearly the winner here. He said Air Mag. That's my my phrase of the day.
Hey, Nick did his homework.
Nike
did.
Air Mag.
Came prepared.
Thanks for winning. Nick, you get
Congrats, Nick.
up to 40% off at night.
Let's go.
Nick, you get one sneakers win in 2021.
Oh, amen.
Choose wisely.
I'm spending on the military blue golfs.
That's crap. That's crap.
Oh.
Never mind, I take it back. Josh, you won.
I kid. I digress.
Take the trophy away.
I would have said the Spike Lee ones too.
Oh.
Which
That
Spike
would have been tough too.
Which ones? The Spizikes?
Yes, it has a space on it on the side.
Yes. Oh, yeah. No, those are tough.
Yeah, those are tough.
Man. All right. Well, that does it for the 7th episode of the Dad's Got Kicks pod. I had a lot of fun, man. I learned a lot about you guys, my crew, the team. I'm very, very appreciative that we get to do this, chop it up weekly. Now, the folks at home who are viewing this on YouTube get to put a face with the Rock, Stock, and Drop Nick and the Worst Kick Wednesday Matt. So if you
are we gonna throw a lower third up there with their address so they can send some hate mail?
Yeah.
We will.
Who said you don't got my address?
Yeah, man, you still haven't invited us to the house, and it looks a lot more full and furnished.
It's getting there.
We'll talk about that off.
Invites will come soon. We'll talk about that.
Word. As always, thank you guys so much for tuning in, for listening on whatever platform you're on. Be sure to subscribe, rate, like it, share it, heart it, whatever, allows on your platform. Do it and show us some love. Until next time, peace.
Peace.